Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Some days I wake up and it's 4 a.m. and my bed is so warm and I'm so cold and I really don't want to take off my blanket. So I decide to turn off my alarm and just go back to sleep. I wake up a few hours later, I feel groggy, I don't feel good. I feel a bit annoyed that I didn't wake up at Amrit Villa. And I haven't woken up at Amrit Villa for such a long time now that it's just getting into my mind. And I wake up, I wash myself and I do my Nithanim because I still have to, I still will do my Nithanim, but I just don't feel as good. And I decide to have a relaxing day. I decide to sit down, I decide to scroll and not do much. And at the end of the day, I look back at my day and I've had an overall relaxing, calm day, and it was pretty fun. But some days I wake up and it's 4 a.m. and I'm so cold and my blanket, my bed it's just so warm and so cozy. But I still decide to get up. I still decide to push through. I wake up, I do a cold shower, I do my Nithanim, even though I'm tired. And after that I go for a run. And then I do my Santya. And I come back from my run and I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm panting. And I go into my room, I take off my clothes, and I just sit down. My mind's racing. I slow it down by breathing and I start doing Simran. And I just felt this anand, this true bliss. And I carried on with my day. I had such a productive day, got so much work done. And at the end of the day, I looked back at my day and I realized that it was an overall tiring, hard, but fun day. Do you see the difference between the two scenarios? There's a massive difference, but they both lead to fun. Yeah? And this is the problem. What do we really define as fun? Because nowadays, all the things that we say are fun, like scrolling, watching things that you shouldn't be, drugs and alcohol, and all the other degenerate stuff. They all bring us pain. We call them fun, but they all bring us pain. And how come all the things that we call pain, like starting up a business, like working hard, getting good grades, exercising, learning new things, yeah, all these things that we call painful, why are they so fun? Why do they lead to happiness and joy? And it's because we've all been deluded by this Maya of the world. Nowadays we all think that fun is this, like relaxing, having pleasure, being lazy, not doing much, yeah, having loads of money and spending it wherever you can. But that's not the true fun. And Guruji told us this hundreds of years ago, but we still haven't come to listen. And they've said it in Sri Raidas side. They said, Dukh daru, sukh rog pya. The dukh is not daru like sharab. Dukh is like medicine, yeah. Dukh is, the pain is the medicine. And the sukh, yeah, is the poison. The pleasure is the poison. The dukh is the real path to happiness. And what's happened is, in most of our lives, we've tried to get better, we've worked out, we've started going to the gym, we've tried businesses, we've thought of it, yeah, and we've tried kind of, yeah, but we get comfortable. Once we like get that job or get those grades or whatever, right, we get comfortable, we sit down and we're like, oh, I've done it, I can just relax now, I've got a really good physique now, so I'm just gonna relax. I can still eat a bit of cake now and then because I've got my muscles. It's not like I'm gonna lose it. I still go to the gym, but not as hard. I don't train as hard. And what we lose is this purpose. And what pleasure does is it kills your purpose. Because when you're in a sense of pain, yeah, when you want something, yeah, when you're working hard, you will get that thing that you want. But once you've got it and you get the pleasure from it, then you slow down. And that kills your purpose. But doing something with your life, going all in, yeah, every single day, even if you start feeling comfortable, even if your business explodes, even if you get all the grades you want, even if you get the best physique in the world, right? If you keep on going, that's what keeps you happy. Because when you get lazy, then you lose this battle in your mind. Because your mind will just take over. Your mind will say, oh, it's time to slow down, it's time to relax. And that doesn't mean just chase for the next thing. That doesn't mean that, oh yeah, I'll get a house, I want a bigger one. I'll get a new car, I want a better one. Chase for the thing that truly fulfills you. Fight that battle in your mind, yeah. And this is what will give you fulfillment. It's like doing something that fulfills you, like your Nityanem, like Simran, like learning things. And obviously, don't just lock in, like, you know how we say lock in nowadays, and just stay within our lives. Don't seclude yourself from other people. Don't push yourself, isolate yourself from other people. Go into the Sangat. Do hard things with the Sangat. Yeah? Like, go to the Gurdwara, go to the gym with people. And you will get experiences that you never believed that would happen. And it might be a bit long thinking about where you want to go. It might be a bit long to do all these things here. But once you gain that experience, once you get that true, like, that experience with your friend, right, you won't regret it. And an example of this is, a few weeks ago, me and my friend built like this little hut in this forest. We didn't even plan to build it. We went to this forest and we just planned to mess around. We wanted to start a fire. We had steel, but we didn't have flint, so we couldn't start the fire. But we ended up creating a hut because there was like two like V-shaped trees where a log would perfectly fit through it. And then we just thought of building a hut, and we did it. And it took like 3-4 hours to build. And it was pretty decent. It was not the best thing, but it was pretty decent for how much time we spent on it. And at the end of that, we just sat in it, right? And we just did Simran together. We literally just shouting Waheguru, yeah? And our voices were like, they were like submerging into each other. And it was like, I was becoming one with him. And it was such a beautiful experience. It was a Anand. That's all I can say. And another experience was me going out with the boys and making Shardai at the Gurdwara. Basically, we snuck into the Gurdwara basement, right? And there's like a library down there. And we took everything down. I brought the mortar. My friend brought like the nuts and like the poppy seeds and all that. And then we made it together. And that was a sick experience. We were just sitting there doing Simran, making the Shardai. That was the first time I made Shardai. It was not the best, but it was good for the first time to make it. And these little experiences, yeah, these will take you places in life. This is what will push your sikhi to a higher level. But what we do is we just can't be bothered to go. We can't be bothered to set it up because we want to sit home and scroll. We want to not do anything. We want to be lazy, or we want to go out with the boys and like play some video games, or you know, just something that doesn't help you. And that's when you feel like you have no purpose. So one last lesson that I want to teach you is get yourself there, because doing the thing is easier than getting yourself there. It's like going to the gym, right? If one day, if you don't want to go to the gym, if you just get yourself to the gym, once you're in the gym, you'll probably feel like doing the gym, right? It's like if you want to go to tabla class, if you want to learn anything, yeah, if you get yourself to the place where you can learn it, you'll probably learn it, right? Like if you start putting on your running shoes in the morning, even though you hate running and you don't want to go on a run, and if you just get yourself out the door and you've got your running clothes on, then you won't it just feels a bit idiotic to just step back in and not do the run, right? So get yourself there. Get yourself near the pain. Once you're near the pain, then you're more likely to do it, because you start thinking logically, like, I'm gonna hate this run, but I'm still gonna do it, right? So take a little step at a time. I fell off of everything really for like months now, and I made YouTube videos, I said a bunch of stuff, and I just didn't get back on until I realized that pain was the answer. I started going on runs in the morning. I started doing things that are harder, yeah, which I stopped doing ages ago. And when I did those, then I automatically had the discipline to start coming back to YouTube like this. I automatically had the discipline to start waking up early again. Because if you do something harder, then you will increase your discipline. Pain allows you to get you places where you can't believe. So take a tiny step at a time. Even if that's going for a walk in the morning, even if that's just waking up an hour earlier. And you probably heard so many times, but go implement it right now. Go do a cold shower right now. Go do something hard. I'm telling you, make you feel so much better. So much better. And before you do that hard thing, right, don't think about the hard thing. It's like waking up at Amrit Villa. Instead of doing the hard thing, break it up into little points. Oh yeah, I just need to get out of my bed. Once I get out of my bed, I just need to go to the toilet and brush my teeth. After that, then I just tie my dastard. And by the time you've tied your dastard, by the time you've brushed your teeth, you're already awake. It's not like you're going to go back unless you're like proper sleep deprived, yeah? Because you would already be in the situation where it's so much easier to do it. Reduce the friction. The friction stops you from getting there, yeah? And remember, this pain is all a blessing. This pain will take you to where you need to be. And you might be thinking right now, why is it so hard? Why is it so painful, right? Why has Guruji made it this way? It's because what comes easy goes easy, right? The guy who can go into the gym and within 3 months he's got a better physique than someone who's gone for 3 years. He won't keep that muscle for long. Why? Because he got it easily. He doesn't care. He doesn't have to focus on his diet. Whereas you make it your whole life. You make it your whole focus to just get up to that point. To just get to that physique, right? And when you spend so much time, when you put so much effort into it, you won't let it go. What comes easy goes easy. This path of Gursikhi, it's not easy. And if it was, then you'd see all the people around you on it. It's not easy. It's like a diamond. It's hard to find. Proper true Gursikhs, yeah? They're like true diamonds. This is why it's rare to find a proper Gursikh. Because you've got to go through all that pain. And that's why I'm the dust of all those Gursikhs' feet, of all their children. Because they've done things, they've got to that spiritual avastha that 99% of the population hasn't. So it's now in your hands, yeah? It's now your choice to decide what you want to do. But just implement a bit of pain, a bit of discipline within your life and slowly build it up and you will get somewhere. If you want to help me keep on running this channel, a donation would be very kind of you. I've got a donation link in the top link in the description below. If you can't do that, I've got a brotherhood in the second link in the description below, where you can have chats with me, other people into Sikhi, and ask any questions you want me to answer. You can also put any like video suggestions in there as well. And it's a really good place for Sangat. That's all I have for today. Forgive me for all the mistakes I've made. Tomorrow is not a promise, so do what you can today. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.